Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back with another Starcraft 2 1 versus 1 replay cast. Gonna be casting ourselves another, not another one, another 3 of these AlphaStar videos. AlphaStar, of course, the DeepMind AI project, their baby that just happens to be really good at Starcraft, even though it doesn't breathe. So, we're going to be having ourselves another one of these Humanity versus AlphaStar best of 3s, I thought. It's a good format to do. We'll check out some of the videos I might not do, or some of the games I might not do in just like a single video or something like that. And I think we're already seeing why here. AlphaStar for game number 1 is playing as Zerg, and it's taken on a Master's Terran who's going to be trying to cheese out this robot here, sending out 2 quick SCVs. Proxy barracks already going on up. We're going to see how well AlphaStar is going to defend this. So far, the Zerg seems to do pretty well versus most aggression, but it has been caught out once or twice in which it just died. So AlphaStar, we'll see if it's up to stuff. We'll see if it's gonna survive versus the cheese coming its way. Double proxy barracks, a very strong cheese, pretty much the cheesiest cheese it gets in a sense. And yeah, we'll see how AlphaStar is going to hold on. Even if this game does happen to be a short one, we are going to be having 2 more, so should be a nice video here. First SCV is going on in. Of course, AlphaStar doesn't see it. It's Overlords over here. It's Overlords over here. Nothing to spot this, so the bunker's going up undetected. Could be bad news here for the Zerg artificial intelligence. And we'll see as these bunkers are building. I don't know if AlphaStar is going to be able to hold on. It's not making anything as its school just finished up. Does it fire up some lings? It fires up a couple of lings. Fires up a queen, a second queen. But, I mean, that hatchery now under fire. I mean, AlphaStar definitely knows about this. We'll see how well it's going to defend this. No drone pull or anything like that yet. It's got 1 drone out, but that actually gets focused down. Maybe it was going to be going for another expansion. We could just be seeing AlphaStar get completely cheesed out this game. Another drone comes down. Does the human focus it down? No, he doesn't. So a drone getting out might mean AlphaStar is just going to expand. Look at it. It just expands whenever it's getting attacked. Whenever it's getting cheesed. Oh my gosh, AlphaStar. What are we going to do with you? Now, yeah, we take a look here. These Marines firing away on this hatchery. AlphaStar elects to throw up a creep tumor, make sure it keeps creep at its natural. Fair few bunkers, though, are walling this off, so it's going to be tough to break past this. It's going to be nigh on impossible, I want to say, for the Zerg to actually break these bunkers here. This is a fair few lings that AlphaStar has built up on bunker, even building by the Zerg's third. This is bad news for AlphaStar here. Now, the question is, how well is this Terran player going to macro behind this cheese? Of course, sometimes players won't actually follow up their cheeses properly, so we'll see how well this red Terran's going to do that. So far, he's got his factory on the way. As long as he continues his production there. After knocking down 1 base, he can maybe get another. He's got this bunker up. We'll see if he does decide to start working away on this hatchery. He cancels one or salvages one of the bunkers there. And AlphaStar still in a bit of trouble, it would seem. I think he really needs to get to work on this hatchery. I think he's floated one of the barracks out to see what AlphaStar is going to be going for. This hatchery is going to be under fire. 4 Marines now in it. Another bunker even building just to secure these Zerglings, make sure they can't get out. And AlphaStar's response here doesn't seem the best to this cheese. We take a look here, a Roach Warren is just getting fired up. The Spine Crawler's trying to inch forward, but the fact is, the Zerg has been contained on really 1 base for quite a while now. It's got up this extra base here, but it's not going to stay up for long, I don't think. Real bad news here for the Zerg player. I think this Master's Terran, what a god, might have just cheesed out AlphaStar. Now, the Zerg is going to have a Roach Warren, so some Roaches are going to be on the way to potentially break this, but a Starport's on the way for the Terran back at home, and the usual follow-up is a Banshee for the reason it just shuts down any Ravager counterattack. And with all these bunkers here, it's going to be tough for AlphaStar to make anything happen here. Like, I'm not sure what it's going to do. It's bad news bears here for AlphaStar. Hatchery goes down. That bunker getting shot at right now. I mean, are getting attacked by those broodlings. A few roaches were actually built here. I do like the fact that it built these roaches, but is it going to try and rally them in? Oh, this could be some serious AI derping here. One of the roaches pops out. It's going to engage right into that bunker. Another roach pops out. One of them gone, though. The Ravagers are trying to break this position, but the SCVs can repair. The bunkers have bought so much time. These Marines even pop out. They're going to get the roach. They're going to get the Overlord. I think if AlphaStar was a human player right now, it probably would have GG'd. Like, this is just disastrous for the AI. These bunkers are getting worked away on by the Corrosive Bile. AlphaStar grasps that concept, but it's just being contained for so long. A Banshee is on the way back at home. It's going to be tough for AlphaStar to pull its way out of this one. The Marines are engaging the roaches. Everything's been pulled down here. I mean, the bunkers are falling. The roaches are getting really softened up here, though. Good transfuse keeping these roaches alive. One of them gets focused down, though. Another goes down. Transfuses on the Ravagers keeping them up. So actually, all of these Marines are going to get picked off. And this is what I was wondering. AlphaStar does just build up another hatchery. It's like, whatever, no biggie. As it fires that up. AlphaStar making a lot of lings to get on in here to go on for the counterattack, but there's a siege tank, there's a Banshee, so I don't know what it's going to be able to get done. I don't see it breaking this wall, so it's going to lose these lings. The Banshee's just going to reign supreme here. The Ravager's definitely not going to get anything done. This Terran player pulling SCVs to repair this wall if need be. The Banshee being microed adequately, so these Ravagers just have to go on home, and AlphaStar did not get enough damage done here. This is a real rough spot here for the AI. I mean, there's a chance. I want to say there's a chance because this is a Masters Terran player that AlphaStar, with its very good macro, could pull itself back here, but it's pretty far-fetched even for AlphaStar. It's double expanding to get its economy back on track, but the Terran player is already firing up 1-1. Siege tank production on the way. We'll probably see Stim start pretty soon here, and all in all, a solid cheese from the Terran. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like on this video for the fact that AlphaStar has just been 2 racks. Cheesing out the AI. I mean, it's not dead yet, but as per the usual, let's try and break, well, we're 7 minutes into this video, so let's try and break 7 times 3 likes. Let's try and break 21 likes here on this video. The double Banshee move out for the Masters player, going to be looking for some drones. Cloak was never researched, but that doesn't mean the Banshees can't get some damage done. Queen's out of position. AlphaStar losing drones when it's already at a very low worker count. The Banshees are getting shooed away. Good micro so far from this Terran, nabbing up another 4 drones here. This Queen at the natural is going to help defend versus these. We'll see if they do just focus down drones before getting picked off. And it looks like they will, really lowering the drone count of the Zerg. It's tough goings here for AlphaStar. You gotta give it, though. AlphaStar, the one thing about it is that it really doesn't get discouraged. Look at this. It's been 2 racks. It lost 2 hatcheries. Its counterattack got shut down. And it's just happily making drones. What a hard-working AI. This Banshee comes back in, harasses AlphaStar a bit. We've seen 13 drones go down. I believe most of those to the Banshees. AlphaStar, I mean, it's still just rebuilding drones, though, so it's going up in that count. It's up to 39 to the Terran's 43. Definitely still down on the income, down on the army supply, down on the upgrades. But if there's a chance that this Terran hesitates too much, maybe it can build up an army. It's pretty far-fetched, I want to say. AlphaStar is dead. It just doesn't know it yet. It's the algorithms or whatever in its brain are just not registering how dead it is. I mean, I'm hoping it can prove me wrong and turn this thing around, but we'll see. I think it's just got to stay on the 3 bases for now, right? And start churning out roaches and hope you can shut down the Terran's attack. But based on the fact that the Terran is already heading towards 2-2, AlphaStar is building its Evos now, is a pretty bad spot. I mean, 2-2 bio versus a Zerg with no upgrades in the future could be a thing. And that is a bad, bad time for them squishy Zerg units. Carapace does start for AlphaStar, so the Roach is going to have at least a bit of an upgrade, but for now, they're down on upgrades. Combat Shield on the way for the Terran, tanks out, Marines, Marauders, a 4th CC, extra bio production, just going up. I mean, this is going to be real rough for AlphaStar. I don't know if it's going to be able to stop this. It's made some roaches. It's making drones right now, though. And how many units does it has? It's got 5 Ravagers. Well, unless it gets 3 clutches Corrosive Bowels, it's going to have itself a bad time. The Bio stims forward for the Terran, able to pick off that Extractor or that Evo Chamber. The Spore going down. The Bio can just micro. This is just icing on top the cake for the Terran. Any micro he does here, he can literally just A move if he wants. The stimmed Bio pretty good. One of those Morphing Ravagers gets picked off. The Terran is showing a lot of respect to this army right now, just pulling back with it, using his siege tanks. He's working away on the hatchery though. The other Evo taking a bit of fire. Queen goes down. AlphaStar is trying to make as many units as it can to hold on, but I don't really see it. Don't really see it making that happen. Marines streaming in en masse. This is a lot of Marines here. Combat Shield not even done yet. It's about to finish up, but we'll see if it finishes up before the game ends, because AlphaStar in a world of trouble. The Marines move forward. The stim is real. The Corrosive Bowels going down, but they are not going to stop this army, while AlphaStar will try and try. All of its drones are going to die. I did not mean to rhyme there, but I did. AlphaStar is just having a real tough go of it. 12 more roaches on the way, a Baneling nest on the way, but even AlphaStar can't overcome these numbers. And I think it's just a matter of time before it GG's throughout this game. Roaches under fire. Yeah. AlphaStar is dead. Well played. A Masters Terran taking down AlphaStar. If this guy knows this was AlphaStar, he's going to be mighty proud with himself beating this AI. He's just stimming and winning right now as the Zerg player is done. Leave a like on this video, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Game number 1. I'm going to load up into game number 2. We'll see if it is just as cheesy or not. But yeah, make sure to leave a like on this video. I'll get into part 2. Just same video, so sit tight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, into the next game. And I think this is going to be a good one here. We've got AlphaStar recently losing to a Terran cheese, a Masters Terran. Now it's going to be playing Protoss, taking on a Grandmaster Zerg. I've cast a fair few games like this, AlphaStar Z versus Grandmaster Zerg. We'll see how well it's going to do this game, though, against a GM Zerg. Oh. Okay, let's take a look here. This drone's moving out, and this is an early... Is AlphaStar going to be getting proxy hatchery? Oh, no. I honestly didn't intend for this to be a cheesy video, but this could be a cheesy AlphaStar. This Zerg player sending out this drone, building a few more back at home, but I get the feeling that, yeah, this is definitely a cheesy video I'm casting right now. AlphaStar is probe scouting, but there is a drone that's going to be moving in, and based on the lack of a natural yet for this Zerg player, oh, another drone's moving out. What on earth? There's one hatchery building. Another drone is going... What? What's the second drone for? Okay, I'm a little bit confused for this one. Is it going to be like a double proxy hatchery? Oh my gosh. AlphaStar getting 2 racks. There's already 1 proxy hatchery building. What is this one for? Is it to try and like block the wall or something? I don't understand. Or is this just to scout or harass or what? Or is it going to be to build a spine crawler eventually? I don't know. AlphaStar right now is scouting out this Zerg and is like, man, what on earth are you doing? This does not compute. This Zerg player going to go and... Oh no. Are you kidding me? Is it going to do it? Is he going to do it? Okay. Oh my gosh, he does it. Double proxy hatchery. Look at this. You can see both of them right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. More drones moving across the map, so I'm guessing this is just going to be like mass proxy spine crawler against AlphaStar. We see an Adept being chrono boosted out. The Nexus is on the way, but nothing else has been built for AlphaStar. I don't think it's Okay, it spotted the 1 proxy hatch. It hasn't seen the other. Like, whether it's actually seen this, I am not sure, because it is not doing a lot. I think it's got to build like a Zealot or something after this, right? It makes another Adept. AlphaStar has no idea about this. One of the hatcheries actually gets canceled, which is interesting. But that's because 3 spine crawlers are building here. A Queen on the way, and now even Ling's being added into this. AlphaStar is building probes. I don't know if that works versus this cheese. I don't know if AlphaStar's usual cheese response is going to work for this one. First Ling going to get killed off as it kills a probe. Second one will die, but there's a lot more issues here for AlphaStar. This queen probably going to spread creepier. That's going to allow the spine crawlers to encroach with more lings on the way. This is bad news here for AlphaStar. It isn't making a zealot. It isn't making a stalker. Any of the things that are okay versus spine crawlers. It's now firing up shield batteries in a panic, but spoiler alert, AlphaStar. The spine crawlers are already marching forward. It's in a bad spot here. They're going to be able to just get really close to these buildings. One of them's just moving right on up. Shield battery on the way. Stalker on the way. AlphaStar does pick off the creep tuber there. It's building a Void Ray behind this, which can potentially work out. Probes are being pulled into the mixy here. The shield batteries are about to finish up. I didn't even think AlphaStar would make it this far. The Stalker is doing what it can. It's now being healed on up, but there's nothing else really in production that's going to help out here, I feel. I think if the Zerg just keeps rallying Lings, it's going to be absolutely fine for him. The probes are running. They're doing what they can, engaging these Lings, but probes versus Lings, never a good thing. More Lings coming on in. They're going to try and wrap around that Stalker. Probes being pulled, even with shield battery support. They don't do that good versus spine crawlers, and with that being unpowered, this is just not good here for AlphaStar. It's down to 15 probes. Spine crawlers in its natural. I mean, it's 14 versus 16 workers, but there's 2 queens out. This one Void Ray, I don't know if it can take that fight versus the 2 queens. There's enough energy for Transfuse here, and with that being the case, or there will be enough energy for Transfuse, AlphaStar is totally dead here. I can't believe it. Humanity cheesing out AlphaStar. Not once, but twice. With this Void Ray under fire, like, what does AlphaStar do? It can't defend. It's lost all of its gateways. It's going to lose its Nexus, and it's probably going to want a GG here soon. It fires up another Void Ray now that it's got enough gas, but it's going to have to contend with queens and spores in its natural. Ling's going to move on in here. They're going to be heading towards the probes. These probes going to have themselves a real bad time here. Yeah, that's it. GG. AlphaStar goes down 0-2 versus Humanity. Well done, Humanity. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get into the next game here to see if AlphaStar gets cheesed for a 3rd time. I'll be back in just a sec. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next one, AlphaStar. It's playing Terran this time. We'll see. I wonder if it's going to get cheesed yet again here. It's going up against a Masters Protoss. And as someone who plays around the Masters level, let me tell you, Masters Protoss can be pretty cheesy. So we're going to find out what AlphaStar is going to be taking on this game here. Like, it's just going to be real tough, I think. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be real tough for AlphaStar. Like, these humans have been bringing out some dirty stuff, and it just doesn't know how to deal with things. I haven't seen too much of its Terran play versus cheese, to be honest, so I actually kind of do hope this Protoss player does cheese AlphaStar. I just clicked on a random replay, so I don't know if that's going to be the case. A probe is moving out pretty darn quick here. Probably going to harass the SCV. Whether it does anything more, though, that is up in the air. Probe runs right into that SCV, turns around and says, nope, lost my shields. Gotta head on out of here. Probe's being pursued by the SCV, just getting bullied. SCV saying, get out of my town. As the two meet in glorious combat. Good micro, I gotta say, from this Masters player. Just losing his shields. Lets the shields regen, then he can turn around and fight that SCV. A Nexus on the way, so a normal build here. No crazy fromage. AlphaStar's SCV under a little bit of fire. As a Reaper is on the way here for the Terran. That is already down 0-2, so Humanity's having a good run. I think Humanity won the last AlphaStar best of 3 versus Humanity. Not sure what I'm gonna call this video. I mean, I didn't intend for this to be a cheesy one. I've just been clicking on random AlphaStar replays, seeing what we get. Turns out AlphaStar takes a lot of abuse on the ladder. Reaper gonna be moving out across the map. Stalker getting Chrono boosted out. Reaper gonna jump on in, but this Protoss player opening up with a Stalker. This is how I like to play when I play Protoss. Get the Stalker out as opposed to the Adept. I find it's easier to control. Stalker gonna chase down this Reaper AlphaStar. Might lose its Reaper. Sometimes it doesn't care the most for its units. Is this Reaper gonna go down? It's trying to run, but the Stalker heads it off at the pass. Nicely done by the Masters Protoss. Now gonna move across the map with the Stalker. All the while AlphaStar gonna be making a reactor, getting up a factory. Command center on the way. This Stalker gonna move across the map and maybe bully AlphaStar a little bit. We'll see though. I mean, I think Hellions are probably gonna be on the way because AlphaStar has made Hellions in the past. There we go. One Hellion on the way, Marine on the way, Starport on the way, and AlphaStar is even a little bit scared. It's building a bunker on the high ground, not on the low ground. As this one Stalker is actually going to be able to bully AlphaStar a little bit. Good SCB control from the AI, though, as it keeps that one alive at least a little bit longer. Does repel the Stalker. Hellions out on the way now. Going to be moving across the map. This Protoss player, though, going to be building up an Immortal. That's an interesting start. I know Immortals are very, very good, but the fact that they would go into something like an Immortal, I keep calling the human, just talking about them like they're an AI just because I'm